Hi everyone, and welcome back to Stamp with Anna. And today I have a quick and easy card that I'm making. February 7th is National Send a Card to a Friend Day, and this is a simple card that I'll be making for some of my special friends. And it's so super quick. You can send them to every friend you've got. So let's get started with this. The first thing that I want to tell you is what we use for supplies, and I'm using this Biggest Wish stamp set. I've had this for a while and I have not been able to use it. I just didn't have time. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to use Hello and Friend, and then I'm going to use the Daisy Lane stamp set, and I'm going to use this one here that says the best moments in my life happen with you. And then I have some paper. It's Pool Party, cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Then I have some basic white. One is 4 by 5 1/4, and that is going on the inside. And another is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, which is going to be my matte piece for my beautiful focal paper, point paper. This paper can be yours for free. It's a celebration item, and from now until the end of February, with every qualifying $50 order that you place, you can get a pack of this paper, and it's called Simply Marvelous. And it's really cool. It has some beautiful colors to it. Let me show you. We have Blushing Bride, and I believe that's Bumblebee, Highland Heather, Pool Party. Oh, it's probably Gray Granite, and Balmy Blue. And that's marbleized on one side, and the other side is a much more it's a different kind of marble, but you see it's absolutely gorgeous. And it is a packet, I think, of 48 pieces. And yes, it's 48 pieces, and I think there's like 6 of each color or 8 of each color. I'm not quite sure, but this card is so super quick to put together. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the stamping on my designer series paper, and for that I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus. And because the stamp I'm using is photopolymer, I'm using my plate that's underneath it. The foam that you are supposed to use when you're using photopolymer stamps, it just raises the stamp up a little bit. And then I got this magnetic sheet that I just put on top of it. I just like the fact that the magnets will adhere to this and still keep my paper down. Now I have my designer series paper, and I'm going to butt it up into that corner, and I'm just going to place my magnets all around it. I have already mounted my stamp set. You can see that right here. And what I want to do so that I get a nice even pressure, I'm going to put my stamp case right behind it and lay this down so I have a nice flat surface. I'm going to use some Versamark ink, and I'm going to make sure that I get this stamp set good and inked up. And if I don't, I can always go back and reapply, because my Stamparatus will keep my stamp in exactly the same place. So I'm just going to come down, press, and lift this up. Now I'm going to just take a quick look at my paper, and it looks like I have good coverage. So I'm going to take this piece of paper out of my Stamparatus. I'm going to move everything off to the side. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper, and with my silver emboss powder, I'm going to just sprinkle that all over. And there it is. I have a little extra right here. What I'm going to do is just take my paintbrush. I have one that I keep in my workstation, and I'm just going to come by and clean up. I'm going to take the rest of my embossing powder and put it back in its little case there. Now I have my heat tool. I'm going to bring that in, and I'm just going to heat emboss this. And the embossing powder I'm using the embossing powder I'm using is silver. And I thought that would be nice. It would pop up real nice on this card. And as I move my embossing, my heat tool around, I'm going to see the silver powder melt. And I just love heat embossing. And you can just run it over, and if it doesn't look nice and shiny, you know that it hasn't melted enough. So I know right there I'm missing a little bit of sheen. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my basic white that's 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I'm going to apply some adhesive along the sides of that. And I'm going to center it. Okay, that's nice and centered. And now I'm going to bring in some ribbon I have. It's got a little glimmer to it. It's Pool Party. I think it's retired. It's been around for a while. Let's see, what's it called? It was from the Sycamore Street, which was a long, long time ago. But any color, any type of Pool Party ribbon would be fine. Or you could even use a white, if you'd like, or a silver. That'd look pretty too. But I had this in my stash, and if the color is still current, I still use it. Because most of us are still using retired product. As long as the color is current, I don't see the problem with it, right? All right, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to attach this to my card base, again with my Stampin' Seal. Pop that down right in here. Then with my Pool Party ink, I'm going to bring in my piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to ink up my stamp and bring that right down here in the center of my card. And it says, "The best moments in my life happen with you." Adhesive, and drop that right in there. And there we go. Super, super quick and easy. I just want to cut my tails here. And that pad of paper, the collection of paper, has so many different colors in it. You could make this in for up to 48 friends. And look how quick and easy that is. Again, it is a free celebration product called Simply Marvelous. And again, here are all of the gorgeous colors. You can see it's two-sided, and one marbleized design on each side. If you have any questions at all about this project or any of the products I used, please contact me through my blog, www.stampwithanna.blogspot.com. And if you enjoyed this project, I'd love it if you would give my video a thumbs up and possibly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you don't have a demonstrator with whom you work and you'd like to get this paper pack for free, certainly let me know. I'll be glad to help you out. Thanks so much and have a great day.